Double life. Yeah. I'm surrounded by the creatures of the night. In the moment I grab the mic, I get indicted by the 5-0. Another MC in the cypher, dead upon arrival. Demonic intervention when they strike me with the Bible. I was born in 90s.
What's good? Represent all elements of hip hop. This is the Hip Hop Advocate Show with John Figs.
De La Music.
And the rock.
What's going on, fellas, man?
We back at it.
Always we ready. You know what I'm saying? And we got the cream of the crop tonight. You know what I'm saying? This artist, Queens representative.
Yes, sir.
Smooth brother too, man.
Jackson Heights in the building.
Jackson Heights in the building. You know what I'm saying? Our neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Corona Elmers, Jackson Heights, all that.
We all the fam right there.
Rubbing
What
elbows, right?
We the north side. You heard? That's the north side.
I thought, the north side?
That's the north side of Queens, baby.
Yeah, Queens. Yeah, we love Corona. No doubt. Yo, and that's how easy it is. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't easy to be legit. We got legit easy in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Aye. What's up, fellas? What's up, man? Thank you for having me.
Pleasure, brother.
Pleasure's ours.
Last time we saw him was on the stage.
You shared a stage with his brother too, man.
That's it. We
Killing
was rocking, man.
It was
That was
blown
such
away.
a dope show. I got to meet so many great people and some like great artists, and it was a good moment for hip hop, especially.
Hell yeah. We were blown away. Like, honestly, I was blown away.
Yeah.
I didn't, when I saw
Thank you.
And I saw you around, like, when it was before niggas even started performing, I didn't think you was performing.
Yeah, we surprised. Like, oh shit.
And then your energy was crazy.
Yeah.
That's like my whole like favorite part about all that, like, because performing is like the best part about this whole hip hop shit for me. Like being able to display, because I be in the studio and I be rhyming, and then I leave myself in awe. And if I could share that with people, and just bring something a little bit different too on top of that, yo, it's like the best feeling. So I appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you killed it. Your energy on that stage was amazing, man.
Thank you.
And one
man.
thing I will say too, with all respect, your attire, it was like some like golf attire almost. It looked like backpacker type, and so you don't know what to expect. But then you come and throw hitting some bars, some hard bars. We're like, yo, this dude is legit.
Yo, legit easy.
Legit
Yo,
easy,
that's what I
baby.
go
That's where the
by.
name come
Everything
from.
is legit easy, bro. 100%. You know, especially with this music thing, man. Like performing, and I be switching my style up. Sometimes I want to have a suit on. Sometimes I got like streetwear shit, urban. So, but that's the best part. I'm glad I left y'all in awe and like shot like, oh shit, out of left field, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Blew our minds.
So legit easy. Take it for our viewers that don't know. Take it to the beginning. How you got into music, your musical journey.
No doubt. So I feel like I've been a part of music my whole life. You know, coming from New York,
From the
especially from the womb. Coming out, I'm Hispanic, so my mom always had the music playing on Sundays. So we was listening to vallenatos. We was listening to.
What nationality?
I'm from Colombia and Nicaragua. I identify a little bit more with Colombia just because the roots are a little bit more.
The vallenato.
Well, especially being from the Heights. I mean,
Right.
Ain't no Nicaraguan.
Jackson Heights.
Jackson Heights. Yeah. Let me.
So it's funny because my mom wouldn't let me listen to hip hop. But I have an older brother, and he used to have all the newest shit. He had the Capital Punishments. He had the It Was Writtens. So I used to go by his door, and I just used to listen whenever he would bump, because he'd just lock himself in the room and just start bumping.
How much older is he?
He's 10 years, I want to say. 10 years.
Wow.
10 years.
Oh, you've been bred good, man.
Yeah. I started when I was like 5-6 years old listening to that, and then just me and people outside, and then we start ciphering with everybody. Everybody got a dream of being a rapper, so we all started rapping at a young age, writing shit in my book. Even if it didn't even make sense, I started writing for a long time, and I like performing, so I was always just showing my skill. And then I kind of like took a back burner because all my friends were better than me. So I was like, you know what? I want to do the manager aspect.
Oh, wow.
So I was like following. I was pushing their shit.
You were doubting yourself.
I don't know
You
if I
doubted
was doubting
yourself.
myself. It's just that I believed in them, and I was like, I always like kind of like being behind the scenes. But then eventually, the work ethic doesn't match up with how much you want to pursue it, and then eventually I just started writing more.
You know what it took.
Yo, and what it took, real story, I was on the lunch line in high school. This was before I really started like trying to put effort into the pen game. And I had wrote some 16 in the back of my notebook, and I was with my best friend, my brother, to this day. Shout out to Young Fat Bastard. I go, yo, I'm spitting. I'm like, yo, check this shit out. I was like, Cheech-a-chaw while I'm smoking the bong, and when the ladies pass, yeah, they say I'm the bomb, some shit like that, right? Real shit, right? That was the bar in it. And yo, he hops off the lunch line. He hops over the fence, and then he goes. I don't know where he goes. He goes outside or some shit. And then I get my food. I sit down. This guy comes in with 30 people from outside from the courtyard. And he goes, yo, spit that shit. And then ever since then, I just been rhyming, like giving it my fucking all, you know?
Yeah. That was great for your, you know, for your soul. Just to let you know that you are that dude.
Yo, word. It was a great feeling. I was like, yo, these people fuck with it. You know what? Let me keep rhyming. Let me keep putting that pen to work.
Oh yeah, definitely. If that ego, you need that as a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people put a bad rap on ego, but if you use that shit correctly, that shit is definitely beneficial.
For sure.
You know?
Sure.
Especially us being in this game, you know? We want to be the best at what we could be at.
You gotta know the balance.
Right.
You gotta know how to balance it.
Right.
You gotta know how to balance it between your personal ego and other people's egos.
Right.
You know, you don't want to overstep on people and shut them down. At the same time, you wanna showcase yourself in an excellent form and push other people to showcase themselves in the same manner.
Facts.
You know, that's what this whole shit is. This is what hip hop is about. Hip hop is about motivating and pushing and uplifting each other.
Exactly.
You know, it's about friendly competition.
Yup.
You know,
Yeah,
we
like
do that.
that.
Like we do this shit ourselves all the time.
Yeah, facts.
We do?
I mean, shit.
They have a hidden agenda that I didn't know of.
Well, I will say that
I'll shut you down right now.
You always wanted a battle, man. They didn't even know.
when we first started, anytime, because it was me and him in a group, but we always were rhyming with Figs.
Okay.
But his bars, anytime he's on a song, he fucking kills it. So
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
me and Erupt, I want to say we're nasty, but we knew that we were gonna be on the track with him. We came with our bars tight because we didn't want to get blown away, you know.
Right.
So that was kind of like the competition right there, you know.
It was the what do you call it? The standard. It was like we knew we needed to meet a certain standard when it came to rhyme.
I thought we was just making a good song. But look at him.
Yo, I mean, you at the top, you know
But
what I'm saying?
I told you something about that.
That's how they felt, you know?
I think like last time we was here, I told you something about that
You did.
on the side.
Yeah.
You know, not on camera. I told you something about that.
That's the same
about rhyming
approach.
with just anybody.
That's the same approach I take when I do performing. You know, I want to give the best show possible, and then whoever takes it into consideration is gonna give their best show possible because they just saw me,
And that's
know
what you
I'm saying?
want,
And it's
man.
like that's what I want, and then I get moved all the time because New York City, yo, it's a fucking great place to find talent. I rarely listen to anything, you know, outside of the events that I'm hosting at because there's so many dope MCs and singers and just artists in general that be blessing the mic and they're giving it their absolute all, and I respect the shit out of that because this shit's fucking hard to do, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people don't recognize like the difficulty of performing. Just performing in general, even not even on the stage, just performing in front of, you know, a cipher, let's say. It takes guts. It takes guts.
Right? You gotta. Oh my god, that
Yeah,
breath
you
control's
wanna
crazy.
Your memory, right? You gotta remember your lyrics.
Yeah.
The delivery, you gotta have your voice.
And even if you don't like perform to like standard, to say if somebody that you know you might idolize or whatever, the fact that you still do it, I still embrace them because they did it.
Try.
You know? Yeah, and I love that too, because there's always places where I go and somebody, you know, is doing it for the first time, and I'm like, oh, first time. And then, you know, it's a great experience for myself because I get to see how they do, and then also they get to do it themselves. So
That's one thing I love. Like we had when we had Supply and Demand and Charlie Shanks. One of the Supply and Demand is a production group, and Charlie Shanks is he was a writer. The way, you know, even before we recorded, we were talking politicking and shit.
Right.
He told us that he used to write. But he never showcased his shit to nobody. He never liked rapping in front of people. He was just, his shit was just production. He never liked showing it off. And then we got him so open that we was freestyling after we recorded and shit. And they got open. He started rhyming like, yo, nigga, you nice, nigga.
Nice, right?
And I'm like, yo, and I
pass
love
him the
seeing
mic,
that. Like,
right?
I love seeing that. Like, people get influenced around the, the environment.
Yeah.
Like, I love seeing that shit. That shit is great, bro.
Yo, the more events that I go to, man, it's just like, the culture is, like, hip-hop culture has changed over the years, right? And I feel like right now it's in a place where a lot of people are showcasing their skills at different events. And what I notice is that a lot more people are open and embracing to working with each other and collaborating because everybody's grinding as hard as you know what I'm saying? And you recognize that. So I fuck with that. It's opened a lot of new doors for me, especially performing. This is the first year that I give it like my 100%, like, put me at the forefront. This is my music, legit easy, holla at me. And this week, I've had 4 collaborations already, features with other artists that I think are dope, and we're just making fucking dope-ass music.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, speaking of that, and going back, when's the first, like, at what point did you first hit up your first studio session?
My first studio session?
Where you felt like you was ready, like, you wanted to record something, like, hear yourself.
So like, my whole, I want to say, let's talk about, like, my whole career. I've always had a studio around. It was either at my crib, in my room with the fucking mic to the speaker. Like, it's always been like a build of a studio. We had my studio in my man's crib. He converted his whole closet into it. And now I run a production company with one of my partners, First Breed and Ches Rock, and it's Ear Candy Studios. And we have a full-fledged, professional graded equipment studio. And I like, my first time was probably like 14, 15, where we took the initiative to like put the soundproofing on the wall and get the Mac and connect it to the mic and just put everything together. And this is the dream, and this is how we're gonna do it. And
On mom's money, right?
Yeah.
All on mom and dad.
I don't know about that. Just getting into some stuff. No comment on that. A couple people know. They be watching. Yo, that's crazy.
All right, so talking about your music, man. The other day we went to the Coast Contra show, and we were riding together. We was bumping Creatures. That's a hard joint, man.
Shout out to Double Life, man. He produced that joint in Cali, California. Thank you, man. Bars. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Bars,
Creatures of the
flow.
night.
I always say, it starts with the beat, then it starts with the flow. And not to say that lyrics don't matter, because lyrics come last. Because if you ain't got the right beat, you ain't got the right flow, what the fuck do the lyrics mean?
I feel that. Okay.
All mumbles matters too.
What?
Nah.
Not just lyrics.
Nah. Lyrics matter. Niggas gotta hear what you saying.
Mumbles matter.
And that's
Mumbles
what
matter. Yo,
when I heard, but that's what when I told you how I stumbled on that track. I was just scrolling through YouTube, my daily shit, and I was like, yo, legit easy Creatures. I clicked on it and I sent it to him. I was like, yo, nigga, this shit sound crazy. This shit sound like some, like real good vibe.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Like top notch. Like, this is some shit that I can hear and anybody can hear, and they're gonna rock out and vibe to this shit.
Facts. What was the inspiration behind that?
I'm a free verse guy. So when it comes to like hip hop, if you give me a dope beat, like he said, and I'm just vibing, feel good, I'm gonna write a dope verse to it. Extended too, because it's like about 1:30. I try to write, I think like almost up to 2 minutes of bars. And I just like to spit, man, and go off and showcase the skill. And my mans had sent me that. I was like, yo, this is dope.
I like doing that shit too, man.
I love it.
See, that's one thing I like about Legit Easy's music. A lot of the beats, right? I always say your voice is an instrument.
Yeah.
It's another part of the beat. And you gotta flow. Like, it's not like you stick to one rhythm when you're rhyming.
Nah.
Cause you really know how to like bring out your flow to the beat.
Yeah. And that's one thing. It's like I love creating songs. Like I categorize music, especially in hip hop, like tracks and songs. Like a lot of us can make tracks where we're just like both sharing a 16 real quick, but then once you start building on it and start putting like a chorus and you start harmonizing on it a little bit, and then you start to present your verse and you got everything else to go along with it, it becomes a full song. So with songs like Creature, I like to just be raw and authentic. Like, all right, we're gonna take it back to the core, what exactly hip hop is. I'm gonna showcase my sword, and we're gonna just go off. That was the inspiration behind
Came
that.
across.
Yeah. And I try to be as versatile as I can, but when I do a free verse, it's always gonna go back to the main element of what hip hop is. At least that's what I try to envision as it, for it.
You got anything in the works right now? Any projects coming up?
I don't have no projects in mind, but I'm trying to cater to hosting events and releasing singles and visuals. And then next year I'll probably be thinking about a project just to really put something together.
You'll just know if you hosting events, just throw the advocates in there, invite us.
Yeah,
we always
absolutely.
come through and show you love, man.
I got one coming up. Shout out to Be Here Events, Mike Flex. If you guys want to be a part of it, I'll throw y'all on. Loft Space
and we
by
come through and
Queensbridge.
just show love, regardless.
Yeah. We come through. I'll get y'all.
However, because that's
we all rhyming, yo.
we all about support. This whole community. You gotta support. We gotta support each other. At the end of the day,
Word.
we all we got.
Right.
Word, and that's
Right. Exactly.
that's
Sounds
E's
like a song.
inspirational message.
Yo.
Live from Ground Zero.
So the last album, was it easy listenings?
I don't want to call it an album, but it was my last project. Yeah.
More like a playlist.
Full project.
Yeah, it was a full project playlist of there was everything was original. That was my first project where everything was the beats were original. There wasn't nothing where it was like it came out already and I'm remixing over. Yeah, that was my last project. That came out in like 2019. So I was gonna give it that run, and then COVID hit. I think the following year, right?
Bad,
Yeah,
bad,
2020.
fucked up timing.
Yeah, it fucked all of us up. I'm sure
It really did. No,
yeah,
it
everybody
did.
that was like a shared traumatic experience that we all that fuck with. And I didn't even know if I wanted to do music anymore during that time, to be honest. But then, the years went by, and then 2022 hit, and I was like, you know what, let's fucking get at this.
The world is open, baby.
Yeah.
The world is wide open and
Yeah,
smoking,
facts.
waiting for legit easy to
You
come
know what I'm
in.
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Bring it down to you.
Yeah.
You've been doing a lot of performances.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Shout out to S Mall. Shout out to Be Here Events. Shout out to Goodies with Tatey. Everybody's putting together events by artists, for artists, and the shared community. That's what I was saying earlier. Like hip hop has evolved and changed, and you could find it because it's still a street element. And the street element, especially nowadays, is just young brothers and sisters just trying to make it and share their music. So these venues and these events, along with highlighting local businesses and local vendors, they're putting together music and bringing artists onto the platform and giving them a shared space. And I've been grateful to like collaborate with them and like be the host and then do everything that needs to be done for the artists. So at the same time, highlighting myself as well.
On some hip hop shit.
Yeah, on
real
some
hip
hip-hop
hop shit.
That's the way to do it.
MCing, baby,
MCing.
That's the real way to do it.
I've been noticing you go to events sometimes and, the MC, it's hard to do, so they don't present the artist the right way. So I try to give them, a little bit like, yo, get the crowd going. Yo, what's up? Y'all having a good time? You know what I mean? Yo, we got this next artist coming up to the stage. The hip hop advocates, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, that should be hype.
So the business aspect of it, how do you see that?
The business of
just the industry, the music.
I'm in a place right now where I'm getting paid for gigs, right? So through the hosting and performing, I'm getting paid for some certain shows, but I'm in a place right now where I know I have to do a lot of shit for free. But it's up to me to set myself up in a way where I run myself as a business.
Yeah.
So I'm in the process of owning my own publishing and starting a company and releasing merchandise and actually like setting a price on performing and hosting, like, and just keeping it going that way. Like
But you said something big, and what you said was
I want to actually do
doing things for free, and ain't nothing wrong with that, because what you're doing by doing that is you're building your brand.
right.
And there's no money in music, right? We've been saying that too.
The music, I mean, honestly, yeah, to sell your music, there's not much money in it. It's hard to sell your music. What you gotta sell is yourself,
Right.
Your image.
Like you said, the merch
Yeah.
is coming.
Yup.
The performing.
Yup.
You performing.
Incorporating other brands in there, vendors.
Yep.
Yeah, now he's on it, man.
No, that's the way. I mean, that's the way to do it nowadays. That's the right way to do
He's
it.
doing it legit.
Legit easy, bro, for real. Yo.
The LE way. Because you look back in the days after the whole CD market died off with internet. There's no money in selling actual music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, with Napster and then Dat Piff and even Spotify now, Spotify and all iTunes and all that, Apple Music, it is like a Dat Piff if you think about it.
Yeah.
The artist not really getting paid off
like
of streams.
A percentage of a
What
cent.
was the
something
percent?
like
I
that?
don't. You
Point
told me.
0.0001
The
per
fuck is
stream.
that?
Per stream.
Off of a cent, right? Yo.
Off of a cent, off of a penny.
Off of one play. Off of one play,
Disgusting.
it's a fraction of a penny,
Yeah.
right? So you're talking about an eighth of 1 cent.
We had
which-
somebody said they had 3 million plays.
F
and
you.
and it was like
$500.
something like that.
And then they called Spotify and all the other
People like,
companies.
yo, is this right?
Yeah, because we got the numbers here. It's like 3 million streams. We only got $500. Is this right? They're like, yeah, that's right. It's about right.
Insane, bro.
Imagínate.
fucking crazy.
You want to really, I mean, that's why, it's beyond the music. But doesn't mean you got to go out there and make a fool of yourself and try to be a fucking, a TikTok sensation, making a fool of yourself. You got to have talent. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
at the
yeah.
end of the day, people really want to hear good music.
Yeah.
They want to hear good music.
But not the masses. Maybe I want to say 15% want to hear that raw shit.
Mm.
And the rest, the 85 they wanna see the TikTok shit. They want to see
Yeah.
the stupidity.
Yeah, they want to see the shit that don't matter.
The
That
shit
really don't matter.
the
That
shit
don't
that don't
last.
matter.
See, I don't mind that either because it's like a part of building the brand. Because TikTok don't pay out either. All these TikTok viral stars, they're still living at home. Like, ain't never really changed for them. I feel like just TikTok is a platform that made it easier for you to come into the forefront and like be a star or whatever. It's what you do with it, though. I think that matters.
Attention is the new currency, right?
Yeah. Which is why, because I want some bread, you know.
You
I
can't
want
pay
my
rent with
paper, bro.
attention.
Yo, bro.
You can't be like, yo,
what good is
landlord, check it out. Look, check
It's
out
like-
my
it's like
Instagram and TikTok. Look at all them views I got. I can pay rent with
right.
that.
Yo, I got word. I
It's
got
like being the
100,000
most
views.
popular kid in high school, and then you grow up and you ain't shit.
You peaked in high school, shit.
Yeah, like you was the shit in high school, but what are you now?
Damn,
you fucking
homie, in high school, you
Yeah,
was the
you
man,
was-
homie.
Yeah,
What the fuck happened to you?
Now you're 30 years old and still fucking ain't doing shit with yourself.
Yo.
Yo, so legit easy. This whole week we've been cramming all your music. We've been watching your videos. You got the dreams video.
Dreamin, yeah.
Dreamin.
Let's talk a little bit about that. That's dope visuals.
The cream of the crowd.
Yeah.
You speak to the
Shout-
ladies sometimes, man, and you know how to get it in there, bro. But that video though, I really like it. Like, how you came up with that?
All right, so shout out to my man Ace Clark, Ames Creative, Rare Gems. Shout out to B Noise for hopping on that beat. So that was like my first official video where I had like a storyboard. Like I'm gonna set it off. When it comes to the culture, it's as hip hop as I tried to make it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say that I didn't come from a place of hip hop because this is the core at the end of the day. So no matter whatever venture that I go off in, whether it be pop, R&B, or just singing or whatever, it's like this is what started it all. So I put together a little playlist, a little shot list, rather.
Treatment. You did a treatment.
Yeah, and it kind of came into its own thing too, because we started off in the Bronx. We was under the bridge, and we shot on top of Left Rack that on the roof.
I seen that. You
Yeah.
see the skyline. And
Yeah,
everything?
we got
Fire.
we got onto the roof, and then
Got
we
snuck in there illegally, or
nah, no comment. No comment on that. We got up there though, and we got a couple scenes in that, and then we went
You
to
holla
a
at
local
Doña.
deli.
You holla at a doña.
Yeah.
That lives there?
I need me a couple doñas, man. I need to support this rap career, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
word.
Sugar Mamas, holla at me, bro. I'm
Hey.
looking for them, bro.
Where the Cougars at?
Support my rap career, baby. Yo, but in essence, it was a fun day. Mad people came out to support. We had a couple scenes. My man, shout out to fucking Tej, shout out to Ace Clark. Yo, shout out to everybody that was involved in that project. They came out to support. I love the song. It's cool. It's calm. We both spit. We both fucking real raw shit. You know. I love that song. I gotta perform it more, man. I gotta perform that song a lot more.
Yeah, when you perform it, you definitely.
You
show
did
that
it
energy.
on. He did it at the
yeah.
show, right? The cream of the crowd.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
I think you did. Yeah, you did that. You did the Jazz.
There was a shorty, one for the ladies.
Yeah.
Right? And then another one that was real hype. I just forgot the names. Damn.
You did 3 joints, yeah.
Yeah, it was. I think it was Jazzmatic, Grinding, and a song that I got called Dulce.
You might have done
And then
Dreamin acapella.
Acapella, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing. The verse. Yup.
Got good memory, right?
Yo,
there.
word. Yup. Because like I said, I like to throw in a free verse in the mix of the songs that I'm about to give you. Yeah, facts.
Yo, I don't know, man. I'm curious, man.
I think it's that time, man.
I'm curious,
We
man.
want to know.
What's
Yo,
that?
the son-
What's that?
Prepárate!
It's a burning question, man. You
Satellite.
got me sweating. Yo.
Oh,
You got me
boy.
sweating. I've been thinking about it this whole time. You've been sitting there. I'm like, yo, what is it?
Cubo parce.
Dígame.
Parcero, bandeja paisa.
So every time we got somebody on the platform, we want to know what's their top 5.
Top 5.
What
Top
influenced
5.
them? What's maybe their favorites? What they grew up on? And I
Okay.
think it's time, fellas.
I think
Let's
so.
do it, baby.
Yo, time for the top 5.
Top 5.
Greatest of all time. Check it out, y'all. Giving y'all the best.
As we go a little something like this.
I would say Method Man.
Gal.
I can see it in your performance.
That's what it is.
In your performance style.
That's exactly what it is. Because I seen him live.
Yeah.
And it changed my life. You know what I'm saying? He walked on the crowd. I want to walk on the crowd. You know what I'm saying? That shit was dope.
Sounds like fucking walking on water and shit.
I was holding him like fucking in the air like that. That shit was crazy. So Method Man is up there. I would say Eminem for sure. I gotta put Nas in there,
Nice.
especially in my like teen years, like listening to One Mic. You know, one of my favorite songs of all time. I gotta put Rakim in there. You know, that's a big one for me.
Heavy.
You know, when I was like tripping and doing a lot of acid, I was listening to the 17th Letter, and it was just, you know, I was just like embedded. I was like, what the fuck is this? This shit is crazy. And I was like, yo, who is God? You know, I'm like, who the fuck is God? right. So I'm like, that shit had me tripping. Yo. And that's 4, right? My 5th is always a toss up because it's like I could throw Big L in there, but I also throw Big Pun in there. You know, and it's like kind of like a tie for me. I guess it's like through the deceased as well. Rest in peace to them, you know. But like, yeah, I would say like Big Pun or Big L, my 5.
Nice.
My top 5, especially like Capital Punishment, man. That's like an album that I didn't skip through growing up.
not
And,
one
you know, I know
joint,
every
right?
fucking lyric,
Not
basically.
one
you know.
joint.
Yo, it's
Yo,
like
don't say you don't like that album around him, man. He gets fiery eyes.
Bible.
Yeah.
There's the Bible.
Fiery eyes.
Yeah, that
when
big
it comes to
that-
Latinos, especially, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like nobody was doing it like Big Pun. He was on his way up, and unfortunate that he passed away at a young age, and you know that obesity got to him. But that shit, what he left as an imprint to, you know, and then
Latinos especially, right?
Yeah,
We look
right.
at him like up
Nah,
there.
everybody.
Right.
Everybody respected his pen
Yeah,
game,
beyond
his flow,
Latinos, just hip hop in general. Anybody that knew what hip hop was,
and-
it go beyond the Latino, you know, culture. It's just hip hop in general. Big Pun was a fucking the mightiest of the might.
yeah.
Word.
Man, I
He could
cried.
go up with anybody.
I cried when he died.
When he
man.
died,
My
yeah.
mom
Too.
called me.
damn.
I had a Nextel, and she chirped me. I don't know you. I don't think you remember that. I don't
Yeah,
think-
we had
the
the
Nextel.
Jordan ones and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Playing Jim
cover-
Jones, we fly
with the
high.
cover.
That shit was everywhere in my yeah, yo.
Yo, she told me. Damn. Big Pon se murió, and I'm like, what?
Oh shit.
I was coming out of school, and I'm like, wow, it's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, it hit me hard.
That's an L top 5. So what was that? Method Man.
Eminem, Rakim,
Nas, Rakim,
Yeah.
Big Pun, Big L.
Yeah.
Ty.
Yeah.
Ty.
Method Man, you said Method Man too?
Yeah, Method
Yeah,
Man's
Met the
up
Man
there.
in the beginning.
And that
Brothers-
right there is legit Easy's top 5,
Top
yo.
5.
Top 6 almost, really.
Yeah,
With,
top
top
6.
5 and top
6.
5B.
Official,
Brothers
man.
want to hang with the meth. Bring the ropes. The only way I hang is by the neck.
You,
That was one of my favorite bars right there growing up.
Fucking.
Figs, it looks like you're going to say something. Before you say it, though, real quick, we got to go to commercial.
Yeah, it's time for pee-pee's time.
What the fuck? We'll be back.
Festivals, football, flannels. Some say fall is their favorite time of year. And this fall, there are now updated COVID-19 booster shots designed to help protect against COVID-19 variants. If you've had your primary series, schedule an updated COVID-19 booster shot appointment as soon as you're eligible. And don't forget to enjoy the foliage. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech.
I wanted to know why some people who get COVID-19 get it so bad. I found out it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, smoking, and asthma. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, there are things you can do, like asking your healthcare provider if an authorized oral treatment is right for you. Learn about an option at treatcovid19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
Yo, we're back, and it's time. Yo, what's up, brother? I know Della, we looking for somebody.
We searching. We searching for legit Easy.
Where he at?
Searching
Where
around
he
the
at?
world.
Where he
searching
been?
around Jackson Heights.
Where he been?
You peeped the yellow books,
And we peeped them, and I got a few pictures. So let me just explain how this goes.
All right.
We got some pictures of you doing different things.
Okay.
Crazy
some illegal
shit.
shit too.
Illegal shit.
Damn.
And
Hope you ain't have that up.
I'm out of here. Nah.
so right now
Yo.
we're gonna show you and the viewers, so you could just explain what's going on.
All right.
And the first, but right now it's called Searching for Legit Easy.
Easy.
Where's he at?
The first one right here is fucking hilarious, man. I can't wait for y'all to see this shit.
Yo, that's
Yo, what
crazy.
you doing there, bro?
So I had fresh white ups on, and
And
I'm
you-
shooting a video. And it's for a song I got called Dulce. I had a fresh fit on, so I just jumped in the pool, bro. Fresh white ups on.
Is that the one is that the video that you just shot?
I just shot it. It's not coming out just yet. I want to
No,
shoot.
yeah, but I remember you invited that night. You told us
That's
about
right.
it.
Yes.
That's
But
right.
that night, I
Invited
remember
us.
that same day that you were doing something. I think we had something that same day. But I was
Yeah,
like, yo,
yeah,
damn.
yeah.
I was like, yo, that would have been ill to go.
Yo, we had
Coach Contra?
No,
That was
no, it wasn't
something
Ghost
else.
Conjure. It was like,
But
that was what, August, right? That was like late August.
August
But either way,
28th,
let's not
something
get-
like that.
yeah,
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 late
yeah.
August. Yeah, August 28th.
So that video is coming soon.
It's coming soon.
Mm.
It's coming soon.
How
It's coming
soon?
soon.
I'm
I
saying
can't
this picture
say.
is hilarious, bro.
Really soon.
You mid-air jumping into the pool. I'm like, wow. I had to frame that one right there. All right, next one. This one was ill. I caught that scene.
Oh, this is dope. All right, shout out to Ches Rock. We had a scene in mind for
what video?
Dreamin out on all platforms. You can find me legit easy on
Dope
YouTube.
track.
Dope track. Shout out to Ace Clark.
Fire fucking track.
I was like, yo, Ches, I need you to stick my mans up real quick. And he's like, I got you real quick. So shout out to Ches. That's dope.
Yeah, but what he has in his hand, that's not a gun.
Nah, it's a knife.
Okay. Cool.
You caught the still, bro. It was they not supposed to see that, bro. They supposed to think it's
I got
you know,
you.
it's all right. Still watch the video.
I'm gonna Photoshop it in.
Yo.
Next one.
No doubt. This is shout out to S Mall. It's an event corporation where we host local small businesses and we highlight performers.
We were talking
This
about
was-
that earlier.
Yeah, this was actually my first time that I hosted the whole event, and this was me basically headlining. And we're around us is like a bunch of different people, bunch of performers, fans, just people walking in the street. We was on the corner in Williamsburg, like a corner block. That was dope. That was a dope event.
Now, when you host, do you still get to rhyme?
Yeah, I do.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'll be throwing it in sometimes. I'll be sprinkling it in between. Yeah. But normally, once we start the performances, that's when I start performing.
Dope.
Dope.
And my last one for searching for legit easy.
Look like he got a Michael Jackson glove on.
Yeah. Yo, I'm shining, boy. That's when I met y'all, man. This is when I met y'all, the hip hop advocates, man. As underground as we could be, literally fucking.
Literally, we're in the basement.
Underground.
Yeah.
Global music. Shout out to Global Music, man.
Yo, shout out to
Alex,
Global Gold
Peter.
Music. Word.
Yeah.
Dope collective. They gave me the opportunity to perform. I got the roses on my shirt, you know. I got the little pink hat. I fuck with that. Looking like Tiger Woods on the 4th.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Official, man.
You know, yeah, that was a dope performance, man. I'm glad to have met y'all. And, thanks for inviting me on for real. This shit is dope.
How do you connect with Global Gold?
So Peter, you guys know,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
It's funny because he knows my brother and sister from back in the day, but we had met through Instagram. And he was talking to me. We just started chatting it up, and he saw that I posted a picture with me and my sister because I'm big on family, so we're always together. And he's like, "Yo, I didn't know you was her little brother. That's crazy, you know." And I was like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Yo, your shit is dope." So I connected with him. He invited me onto that show, and the rest is history. Then he invited me to the show that he had right here. So yeah, I came through.
Yeah,
represent.
man. Make sure y'all go check out Global Gold Music.
Word.
Global Gold Music.
Word.
They doing their thing, Another platform, representing Latinos, doing it big, man.
Word. Shout out to Inca's Mob. That whole
Incas
collective that
Mob.
be having. Yeah,
They doing it.
Yeah, they be doing it too. Yeah.
That right there is searching for legit easy.
But no, that show, that was a dope show. It showcased Latinos. It was right before Latino Heritage Month. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of preparing us to celebrate. And we've been in the game. Latinos been in the game since day one. And that's been a topic that been going on.
Wow.
Right. People just been talking about
That recently got thrown in.
People that don't know.
Who was it? Fat Joe?
Fat Joe said something, but then even
People that don't know what they talking about chiming in. And shit.
Grandmaster Cass, he spoke on it. He was like, "Yo, the first dudes in the park doing it on the DJ set and breakdancing. It was black and Puerto Ricans. Latinos been in it. You know what I'm saying? And so you know what I'm saying. On that note, man, yo,
you know what it is.
There's no doubt about that.
Outside of New York, a lot of people don't understand the New York culture until they get here.
Oh yeah.
Or they step foot in here. They don't understand that we don't see race. We don't. That's not our. We don't. That's not our way to picture things in life. Like we
unless you're on
beyond
Fifth
that.
Avenue, they'll
Well, I mean, yeah, whatever. But I think we grew up amongst each other. I mean, I'm talking about Latinos, fucking, Spanish, fucking Asian.
Well,
anything like
we from Queens. Queens is the most diverse.
the
place
melting
on
pot.
Earth.
Jackson Heights, especially.
And maybe we got it fucked up for y'all that ain't from here. But just know that you come to New York, you come to Queens, especially, you getting it all. Right,
everything.
You getting it
every
all.
Cuisine, every type of.
We don't
music,
acknowledge the race.
Everything.
We really are.
Everything.
We really are the beginning of the human race.
Whoa.
Oh,
What? Yo, but hold up. Yo, we giving them too much.
Yo, tune in
I think we
next.
gotta
I'm about
come
to get
back.
deep.
Yo.
Yeah, you ain't even let me get
You
started.
on to
I'm
something.
about to get real deep.
Yo, he's on to something.
Oh, we gonna hold on.
We're leading off with E
Hold up.
saying Queens is Africa. And the first man was here in Queens.
That's it.
Chilling with the G's on the block. Yeah, I've been dreaming a lot with the demons around, but they're trying to take me down. The cream of the crop. Man, I've been looking so clean out the shop. Chilling with the G's on the block. Yeah, I've been dreaming a lot with the demons around, but they're trying to take me down. Yeah. Hey yo, put me on the beat and take a step back. Shorty loving crystals, I'm the one from out the meth lab. They try to handle pressure, but they couldn't comprehend it. So my ride is never ending. You driving a fender bender, dog. I'm higher than the letdown. I handle pressure with my chest out. I want the smoke like it's mezcal. Bring the best out. I take a shot and then I black out. I'm in a loop like Jupiter, selling ounces at a juniper. This shit is new to ya. If you a dog, I'm a new to ya. I got my foot up in your gluteus. Nosy, here's a Sudafed. Feel the Buddha bless. I'm Eucharist, licking my dick, what they be bitching at. I'm a show away from Ticketmaster, I gotta stick to that. Aristocrat, hustling addict, you steady getting jacked. Hitting them with the semi-auto Mac, what I've been around. Singing Many Men by 50 Cent, getting blunted in the Civic. Living the minutes and thinking of how I'm getting rich. Life is just the image in the presence of maliciousness. And my bitch is maleficent. Shit, I start a different trend. Trying to join the syndicate, all this fighting and bickering. The light I type emit is intimidating your spirit guide. It doesn't take a lot for me to put the best aside. A bunch of cockroaches, I'm killing them with the pesticide. Who am I to scrutinize? Do or die, man, I'm playing them like Budokai. Man, I scream of the crop. Man, I've been looking so clean out the shop. Chilling with the G's on the block. Yeah, I've been dreaming a lot with the demons around, but they're trying to take me down. The cream of the crop. Man, I've been looking so clean out the shop. Chilling with the G's on the block. Yeah, I've been dreaming a lot with the demons around, but they're trying to take me down. In these towns, Shadyville, battle shit, 241st, show to put some built on you. When crime knocks, we don't go dialing for the crime stoppers, bro. Got some eye poppers for the veil hunting. Adolescent days, we was stealing cars at a motels. We was kicking broads at a motels, take a coattail. Back in the days, I carried scalpels to play. Shit, that homie just got his goose took, won't be me today. And I know the look of the desperate, I know your aura aggressive. You broke, this your chance, prepare for desperate measures. Do hang around with killers, that profession is. Ain't gotta be a professor to see you lacking it. Trapping out them Green Bay Packers, them bags tackling like Marv Havison. Quick flip, made on Madison. Can't tell what the fuck it is that you battling, but I know it ain't no ops, niggas just be chattering. Penthouse views with the marble floors, over arguing with brokey, slapping whores on the floor. Trips with my baby, OnlyFans, travel pays galore. Truly we be never bored, I truly wish I had them more. Pounds in the on and made it feel like an Aventador. With the villain eyes, Cartier my blinds, that be my disguise. This legit easy, playing spades with a golden ace. How you going match pace, still stuck on first base. Man, I've been looking so clean out the shop. Chilling with the G's on the block. Yeah, I've been dreaming a lot with the demons around, but they're trying to take me down. The cream of the crop. Man, I've been looking so clean out the shop. Chilling with the G's on the block. Yeah, I've been dreaming a lot with the demons around, but they're trying to take me down. No, 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 no.